Good morning, Pisces family. Welcome to Coach Glow Tarot. My name is Gloria, and this here is my co-host, baby. She'll be popping in and out periodically as she feels. You might hear her walking around, making odd noises in the background. I just let her. You know? Dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do. Alright, Pisces. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this reading resonates, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if it helps or not. Alright, God, what are your messages here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm getting a vision of, you know, I don't know what, I can't think of what it's called, but it's like that, the man standing like this with his legs out, and it's like a circle, and it's like the math of like the anatomy, I don't know, like, I don't know if it talks about anatomy or proportions. I feel like something about being well proportioned, or the anatomy of a man, I'm thinking. Some sort of like, yeah, and these cards are kind of like compass-like. It's like a circle, and there are many ways to cut something. It's like any way you dice it or something like that, right? There are many ways to cut something, or there are many sides to people, something like that, or like it all adds up. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, God. There's always something to walk away with. Alrighty. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, three, the Star, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, six, the Hangman, that's you, Pisces, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, 9, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Now, when I was pulling out these cards, I saw the bottom of the deck while I was pulling out the cards. I had already seen it. I had already known that the Three of Swords was coming. So maybe that could be, there could be some sort of significance there. I never noticed this before, but there is some sort of coyote or wolf, a wolf howling at the moon, or, okay, calling for something. I feel a sense of I feel like you're, oh man, and this symbol, I wonder what this symbol means here. I'm gonna have to Google that. This symbol is actually, I go on walks every day, so I'm always outside with my dog, and on one of the houses next to the park that I always go to, they have this symbol right on their front door. Damn, I wish I could Google it right now. Because I feel like the wolf is crying out to something. I can hear your heart crying to me. Hear your heart crying. I feel like you can feel someone's pain. I feel like, you know, there's nothing left to do here with the Three of Swords. It could be like crying. It's like a bleeding heart, I always say. Right? I feel like this heart here can really feel that flame, that the heat. There's something bright here. It could be your, there's something about your heart that shines and it makes people like yearn for it, or, but I feel like they can't get to you because you just don't have the space. I feel like people want to, you know, heal your heart or make you feel better, or they want to understand where you're coming from, but it's like they can't understand. Or I'll tell you what, they do understand. They feel where you're coming from. They feel your pain. I feel like somebody feels your pain here, and they do understand why your heart has changed, maybe why, you know, they understand why you're disappointed. And I feel like somebody here, like all they can do is let you know that they feel you, but they can't fix it. Like they understand that you are on, that you have to take care of this on your own. There's nothing they can say or do to undo the pain that you have gone through. And I feel like they don't want to get involved because they see that you have overcome this disappointment. I feel like they know that they're the reason why you were disappointed and why you had to be on your own to, I think, heal yourself and love yourself. And you've gotten to a point where you really do love yourself, where you're very proud of yourself, and you know, you got a, I was gonna say you're conceited and you got a reason, but you know, you're really standing out. Like your beauty, your inner beauty is really standing out here. And I feel like somebody doesn't want to like, even though the thought of you comes up and they want to share an intimate moments with you, they know that they know that they are the devil. Or they know that they bring some sort of addictions with them, some sort of toxicity, you know, so they're going to control themselves and keep themselves back and kind of, I feel like them, like they don't want to, I feel like they don't want you to get attached. They feel like your life is better off without them. And it hurts them. They know, and they're scared that they know that you're going to, I feel like you deserve, like, shit. This is tough. I feel someone here is very protective of you, maybe not overprotective, they're very protective of you, and because they love you so much and they want to see you happy, and they want you to find a good match, like a good match for you. I feel like someone is staying away because they feel like they are the reason for your disappointments, or they just feel like they'll hold you back, like they can't give you everything that you deserve. They don't feel attractive enough for you either. It's like they really, 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 really want you, but they know that if they get involved, it's just going to be this disappointment again. They know that they disappoint you because of their addictions, maybe because they're so controlling, they have to have control over everything all the time, and it's like this person can't give that up. They can't give up their selfish ways. They can't give up their flirting, right? Like they want to flirt with you too, but they can't give up their like immaturity when it comes to, I feel like they might be addicted to something here. It really holds them back from, you know, seeing the life that they want with you, because you've got the Four of Wands here, which talks about a twin flame union, coming together, getting married, an accomplishment, being able to enjoy the fruits of, you know, your labor. It's an accomplishment. It's like a graduation, whatever. But I feel like this person here would like the happily ever after. This person feels like they belong to you, right? They know that you are their twin flame, but they might feel like they are karmic because they can't seem to give up control or give up this bad habit of theirs. They they can't help but to be selfish in some sort of way. They want you to be happy. Sorry, I'm like choking on my own spit. They love you, they want you to be happy, but they can't give up. They're just too attached to some sort of addiction here. And it's not like they have it's not like this addiction is like taking over their life, but it's definitely, it can't be a part of y'all's relationship. Like there's that one thing that they just can't stop doing that will disappoint you, Pisces. They don't want to get involved. They want you to find someone that's going to give you everything that you need, that's going to protect you. Like, they know what you need. They know what you're looking for. They know what you want. They know that they have that. They know that the love between you guys is so strong. But there's this thing just has too much control. Has too much control over them, and it cannot be a part of the relationship because you will be disappointed, and they don't want to disappoint you anymore. They love you and they want you to be taken care of. So they're giving up their position, their twin position, and it's like they know that, you know, either of you, like, you won't be 100% happy without them, and they won't be 100% happy without you, but they'll be mostly happy. Like, it won't be 100%, but they'll be mostly happy knowing that you've moved on, you're in a good, stable relationship, and you'll be mostly happy too. You know, it's always going to be like, this is, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like there's, you know, the last cup is missing. Right? You got 9 cups. The last cup is missing. But you know what? You're happy. They're happy for the most part. And like, they'd rather that than to keep on disappointing you or keep on hurting you. Now that was just at the bottom of the deck. Let's move in here. First thing that caught my eye through this reading was the Hangman, and that is you, Pisces. It talks about, oh, okay, that's perfect. Sacrifice. Like I was saying, this person is like giving up their position. They yearn for you. They want you. They love you. They don't want to hurt you. So the way that they see things, right? They see things from their perspective on things might be different than yours. Or no, you guys might have the same perspective. I feel like you understand where they're coming from. They're right. You also don't want to be disappointed anymore. This is perfect. The Three of Swords is like this truth, that truth, and the truth. And I feel like you guys can't come together because you have an understanding. So it's like you guys are coming together on the fact that you can't come together because you don't want to be disappointed anymore, and they don't want to disappoint you anymore. So I feel like you're both making this sacrifice because of your perspective on things. The Six of Swords talks about moving to calmer waters because, and I feel like they're going that way towards the Hangman, right? They're looking this way. I feel like your intuition is telling you, and you're not letting your fears hold you back from kind of like surrendering to the truth of the situation. I can feel you moving away from, or not trying so hard to fight for this relationship. Um, right, I feel like you cannot come in with this Knight of Swords. Like, you, it almost like doesn't matter how hard you fight for this, or um, what you think, you can't convince them. Doesn't matter what you say, the truth is the truth, and the truth is the truth. And they can't convince you. It's like, you both get it. I wonder why the Knight of Swords is there, though. Like, because the Knight of Swords talks about an opponent, somebody that's coming in to say something. Or I feel like you guys just have really, there's a really harsh way. There's a really harsh way that somebody gets cut off. And it's so that they don't, so that you won't look for them anymore. Somebody has to cut you off abruptly and harshly so that, you know, so that you can, not always follow your heart. Like, they just, I feel like they're wise. They want you to, like, look out for yourself. They want you to, stop always, like, being so giving and willing to be open with them and trying to see things, I feel like you just sacrifice a lot of yourself to try and keep this thing together, to try and stay together with this person because you love them so much. Like, there's no doubt about how you feel about this person or how they feel about you as well. There's no doubt about it. And you're always so giving, you're always so loving, you're always so nurturing. And that's why they love you too. But I feel like it might be like I feel like it's like wishful thinking. I'm getting wishful thinking here because of the Star card and the Page of Swords. And the Queen of Cups is just so open. It's like you are always willing to work something out. And they are not here with the Four of Pentacles. They love you too, and they love that you're like that, and they really appreciate that, but they are they're so stubborn and they're so set in their ways. Or not even just that, like they feel like they can't change. They feel like they'll be thrown off balance if they consider you or make a commitment to you. They just don't want to lose their footing on things. They feel like they have everything under control in their own little world. They don't want to open up. Like, I feel like you might be a little bit too free-loving for them, right? they don't want to take advantage of you. They see that you are the Queen of Cups, and it doesn't come easy to you. They know that you've been through some things, that you've put in the work to be someone so, I'm hearing like prestigious or at the level that you are at, right? I feel you are very accomplished and you shine from the inside, you know, and you're admired and they admire you. They admire you for your courage, for your open, overflowing heart. They think that you are also very smart and you are still learning a lot. And they see you working towards just being a star. And you've got a heart of gold, and they love that about you. They admire that about you. They admire your courage, but they don't feel like they can support you and your dreams, or they don't feel like they can contain all that love or all that water, or they feel like I think they think too much about something. I feel like when you both like argue, right? When you both argue, you're both so like headstrong about how you see things and how you see the world and what you think you can have and how to do things or what is solid and what isn't. I feel like your views just oppose each other. You're you know, you're not wrong and they're not wrong, and I feel like you both respect each other, but I feel like they're overly concerned about the things that you can care less about. So it's like hard to have a regular conversation. It's always like, I feel like it always turns into some sort of an argument. I feel like you both have the heart space for each other, but the communication is this it might be too harsh for you. There's just no, there's no understanding of how this person is just so okay with everything, or why do you think so much about something? Like, you should just, it should come natural, it should be free flowing. Like, I feel like your problem solving skills, the both of you, are completely different. The way you the things that are important are completely different to you guys. But there's still like respect and understanding here, and admiration and love. It's just y'all can't be together because I feel like you think that this person is going to hold you back, or they feel like they're going to hold you back because of it could be some sort of like an addiction. Like, maybe this person just speaks too harshly all the time, or this person is always argumentative, or they like to do drugs or something, or they like to drink and fight, or they're very like my way or the highway. Or like, you should always be thinking about something, like always trying to defend themselves. Very like, my opinion is right all the time. I feel you here kind of, I'm getting Hocus Pocus vibes when Sarah Jessica Parker is up on the broom and she's trying to, what's that song where she like tries to get all the children, come little children, I'll take thee away into the something of something. Da, 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 da. And the guy in the background is like, oh, hell no, bitch. Look at his eyes. He's like, where you taking me? And he's like, run. He's like, no thanks. So he like cuts you off and runs away. Like, this bitch crazy. I gotta go. And you're like, chill, bro. Just like go with the flow. Or try to see things my way. Or, right? Like, there are two sides to every story. And I feel you're here hanging in the balance here. I feel like you're both hanging in the balance here, right? There's a good side and a bad side, and you're both hanging in the balance. And I feel like you might just have, you have the same perspective and then a difference in perspective at the same time. And so it causes some sort of like hold. It puts a pause. It puts a pause on communicating this love. It puts a pause on sharing, right? It puts a pause on making a commitment. It puts a pause on all of it so that you can see it better. It's like you work too damn hard to get out of the rain, or you work too damn hard, you put in so much work and so much money, or you're working on something here. It's like you're busy at work, you're moving things along, you got a big old heart. There's somebody that doesn't, and you're like learning and you're studying, like you're really putting yourself out there. The star card, you are doing something admirable, Pisces, just in the way that you live your life. It's beautiful. It brings hope. It brings healing. Like, you're very helping. Like, I feel like you have a really big heart, and it took you a while to get there. So it's like you can't change your mind about something, you can't change your ways about something, and they can't change their ways about something. It's like you guys care, but you just can't. It's almost like love isn't enough. Just because you really like somebody, you really love somebody, and I feel like they really love you too. It's like they can't let you give up on yourself. They don't want to hurt you, and you don't want to get hurt, and you don't want to hurt them, and you don't want to hurt them. I don't know. I think both of you just want the other person to be okay and supported and loved. I feel like you two yearn for each other. I feel like you are twins. But you know that if you come together, there's always going to be that thing in the background howling at you, kind of reminding you, always being worried that you're going to be disappointed or that you're going to disappoint them. You're hoping that you can get your addictions under control. It drives you crazy because you really love them. And you really want to show them that, and you really want to put yourself out there and give them some affection, You might have good luck coming your way, right? Maybe you guys can work this out, but as of right now, I think the disappointment is at the surface here. I think as of right now, where they're at and where you are is evident, and so is this disappointment that keeps on arising. It's like you get the feelings, you get the yearning, they arise within you, but then it's like, I can't forget about this. I don't want to do that to them again. Or I don't want them to do this to me again. Or I don't want us to do these things to each other. I don't want them to lose their shine just because I'm here. Alright, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. It's an interesting reading. And I'm going to look up this symbol right here. I want to see what that means. Or maybe you guys can let me know. Let me know what this symbol right here is in the comments. I'd love to know. I'd love to find out. Okay, so have a really good day, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, make all the monies. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.